All right. Good morning, friends. We are going to play with warriors today. Warrior 1, Warrior 2, Warrior 3, Reverse Warrior, Half Warrior, all sorts of fun, Dancing Warrior, all sorts of fun warriors. I thought it would be fun to play in the warrior energy today. So let's go ahead and settle in. Come to a comfortable seated position. I'm going to turn my light on here so you can see me a little bit better. There we go. Guess I need my glasses so I can see you better. Settle into a comfortable seat on your mat. Let everything slow down for a minute. Feel your body. Maybe put your hands on your body somewhere. Notice the movement of the breath, the pressure of your hands. The feel of your touch. And start to lengthen out the breath, letting it take more time. Soften the jaw, pull the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. And so today, as we play with warriors, I invite you to call in that archetype, that energy of the warrior. And sometimes we mistakenly think the warrior is that constant aggressive, I'm going to win, I'm going to go after you, I'm going to get it done. But there's also this essence of still calm power that comes with that archetype of the warrior. And so I invite you to call in that energy as well. Yes, there's strength, there's aggression, but at the same time, there is peace, there is assuredness, there is steadiness. That sense of, I could, but I don't have to. So I'm going to just wait and be still and watch and learn and listen. And so we're going to play with that energy within our warriors, and also the different shapes that the warriors take in our body and the different ways that we are warriors in our life, and kind of manifest that a little bit as we play. Take just another moment here, bringing all of the parts and pieces of yourself from the past, from the future, from different experiences into this moment right here. Put all of those pieces together to form that whole self in this moment, right here, right now, with your breath, with your body, in your practice. And then as you're ready, let's take our legs out into a straddle. Doesn't have to be the biggest straddle ever. Just take them wide. Hands come in front of us, and let's begin by simply rocking side to side. Just feel the body moving here. Maybe we pair with a breath, inhaling to center, exhaling to the side, inhaling to center, exhaling to the side. Maybe we walk ourselves into a little forward fold to begin with. And then coming back up to center. Keeping the legs in a straddle. Inhale the arms open, palms face up. Press the thumbs towards the back of the room. Lift the belly. Lift the pelvic floor. Inhale the arms overhead, shoulder height. Shrug the shoulders. And then exhale, drop them down and away. Good. Inhale, shrug the shoulders. Exhale, drop them down and away. One more time, shrug. Drop them down and then open the arms wide again, palms face up. Press the thumbs towards the back of the room. Knit the ribs together and then keep the upper arms open, but from the elbows, rotate the palms down. So my upper arm didn't really move. From the elbows, they rotated. Feels weird. So it's like we're rolling our shoulders back, but our hands are facing the earth. Good, and now reach through the fingertips. Beautiful. Exhale, release the right hand to the earth. Reach the left arm over to a side bend. Roll the heart open. Breathe into that space in the left rib cage. There probably should be space in the right rib cage as well, just FYI. And then inhale all the way back up. Bring the arms overhead, shoulder height. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, drop it down. One more. Inhale, shrug. Exhale, drop it down. Open the arms to shoulder height. Palms face up. Press the thumbs back towards the back of the room, excuse me. And then forearms turn and hands turn towards the earth. Reach through the fingertips. Belly comes in, ribs knit in, lift the heart. And then we exhale to the left. Right arm reaches overhead. Breath comes into the right ribs. Maybe we look up to the sky. And then inhale all the way back up. Arms reach overhead. Exhale, let them go. Take a moment, let those shoulders soften. Maybe move the head around. Feel the body. We'll make our way to hands and knees. Let's take some circles with the body. And when we do this, I like to take my hands a little bit forward from my shoulders and then just start to make circles with the whole body. Let this be luxurious, pleasant, pleasurable. Keep going in that same direction just a little bit longer. Notice how your monkey mind wants to tell you to switch directions already. Take your time and enjoy this movement. Let the hips get involved, let the shoulders get involved. And now we switch directions. Big, luscious circles with our whole body here. One or two more times around. Keep going. Notice when your monkey mind tells you it's time to stop. See if we can keep going. And then gently settle back into child's pose. Knees can spread nice and wide, belly between the thighs, hips come back. Arms can come beside you if that feels good.
whatever works for your body.
Feel the weight of the head into the mat, the heaviness of the hips. One or two more breaths right here in child's pose. And then gently coming back up to all fours. Once you get there, bring the right foot forward between the hands. And I want you to line it up so the heel is in line with the back knee. Pivot around to face the left side of the mat as that back foot turns to the side as well. Walk the right toes towards the short end of the mat just a little bit, and we'll rise up to half warrior. Yes. Arms come open, palms face up. Pat up that back knee if you need to, if you want to. Thumbs draw towards the back of the room. And roll this right knee open. Yes. Breathe right here in this half warrior, so this grounded warrior. I don't want to call it half because it is a warrior. It's grounded. Call in that stillness, that calm steadiness of a warrior. Just watching, just waiting, just looking and listening. And then as we exhale, that right hand reaches to the sky. The left hand can come to the hip or reach towards the earth. Our hips glide forward towards the right foot. Gaze can look down at the mat to our left. Breathe. Feel extension from that front hip, that right hip, all the way to the fingertips. Inhale, back up. Arms come out to shoulder height. Find steadiness and stillness. And then this right hand comes inside the front foot, maybe to a block. Back hand reaches to the sky and overhead. Press the hips away towards the back end of the mat. Roll the heart open. Gaze can be up at the sky or down at the right foot or straight ahead. Breathe into those left ribs. Yes. Beautiful. Inhale, back up. Bring everything to center. Palms face up today. So in most of our warriors, I want to end up here with our palms facing up. Good. Bring the hands to the mat. Straighten the right leg to the side. Turn the toes towards the long edge of the mat. Press into the sole of the foot. We're going to take a few cat and cow. So I'm going to turn myself to the side here. As we inhale, drop the belly. My right leg is still straight out to the side. Exhale, arch the back, tuck the chin. Notice how this plays in that right hip, that inner thigh. If it pinches, don't do it. If it hurts, don't do it. But just play with this motion with the right leg extended. Couple more. Good. Come back to center. Playing a little bit with this posture. Turn to the side again so you can see. The left foot, which is the knee that's on the mat, is going to tuck under, and we're going to sit back. So we're coming into a figure four with a straddle. Yeah, exactly. Inhale, sit nice and tall. Exhale, rotate to the right. So we're framing that extended leg. Belly draws up and in. Plug that right leg in, and then we fold over the extended leg. Keep the breath long and steady. Inhale, rise back up. Set ourselves back into all fours, however you want to get there. We've kind of moved to the crazy part of the world on our mat. So now we get to come back to hands and knees. Take a moment and find some cat and cows here, just neutral cat and cows with both knees on the ground. Or any other movements you like, I should say. Coming back to neutral, we'll take that left foot forward between the hands. Walk it over so it's in line with the right knee. And then we would turn ourselves to face the long edge of the mat. That right foot pivots back. And as we're steady and ready, we stand up to that grounded warrior on the other side. So now my left foot is in front. Arms reach open, palms face up. Yes, take a moment here, rolling that knee open, lifting the heart, reaching the thumbs behind us, dropping the shoulders. Feel that steady calmness here. Find the breath. Beautiful. As we exhale, the left hand reaches to the sky, the right hand releases down, and we slide back. Hips glide towards that left foot. Gaze can be up at the sky or down on the earth by your right knee. Keep breathing, my friends. Inhale back up to that grounded warrior. Exhale, left hand comes inside that front foot to a block or the mat. Right hand reaches straight up. And then our hips glide towards the short end of the mat, away from our feet. Top arm can reach overhead as well. Roll the heart to the sky. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Rise back up. Grounded warrior. Even everything out. Take a breath right here. Feel the strength. And then release the hands to the mat. Straighten the left leg to the side. Plant the sole of the foot. And move into cat and cow. So inhale, drop the belly, tailbone, and heart roll open. Exhale, arch the back, tuck the chin and the tailbone. Find your own breath and your own pace. Keep going. Stay anchored through the sole of that left foot if possible. Beautiful. Come back to neutral. Tuck that right foot underneath and settle back into a figure four, seated position. Yes. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate towards the left leg. Plug it in and then fold. Shoulders stay even with the earth if possible. Foot is flexed. Breathe. Inhale, rise back up. Beautiful work. Let's flip ourselves over and make our way to downward dog. So taking your time, moving through as many poses as you need before we get to downward dog. And once we get there, let's just move around. Let's walk our dog, dance it out. So when we did that grounded warrior, we aligned our foot and knee together. We're moving into warrior one now, which means our feet remain hip distance apart. So from downward dog, option to lift the right leg into the air behind us. But we will all bring that foot forward behind the right wrist, sorry. Plant the back heel and we'll rise up to warrior one. So our feet are only so far apart that that back heel can stay anchored to the earth, and our toes are out just slightly to an angle in the back foot. Front knee bends, scissor the inner thighs together, and then we inhale our arms overhead. Shrug the shoulders up, and then exhale, drop the shoulders down. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up, lift the heart. Exhale, drop the shoulders, keep the heart lifted. One more time. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up, lift the heart, draw the thumbs towards the back of the room. Exhale, drop the shoulders, keep the heart open. Breathe right here in warrior one. Find that steady calmness, that still strength. Couple of breaths. Interlace the fingers, pointer fingers to the sky, and then bring the hands in front of our heart. Draw the shoulders back and in. Reach through the fingertips. Squeeze everything towards midline. Sink into that lunge just a little bit deeper. And then inhale the arms straight overhead. Gaze can follow the hands. Beautiful. Breathe. Make sure we're breathing. If we can't breathe, we've gone too far. Exhale, release the hands. Step back to downward facing dog. Let's flow through a vinyasa together. Inhale forward to our plank, knees can come to the earth. Exhale to the earth, all the way to our bellies. Inhale, head and shoulders to cobra or your back bend. And first we'll take our way to child's pose. Forehead to the earth. Arms can come beside us. Just take a moment of rest here. Feel the body, find the breath. As you're ready, we'll make our way to downward facing dog. Find that home base first. Knowing that all fours is always a great place. We can always come from all fours. That works just as well. Option to take the left leg into the air behind us, really extend through that heel. And then we'll all bring that left foot forward behind the left wrist. Plant the back heel, toes turn out slightly as we inhale to warrior one on the other side. So make sure both heels are grounded, scissor the inner thighs together, front knee is bent, arms reach overhead. Good, shrug the shoulders in and up. Exhale, drop the shoulders down. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up, lift the heart. Exhale, drop the shoulders down, keep the heart lifted. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up, reach the heart to the sky, thumbs draw behind us a little bit. Exhale, drop the shoulders, keep everything else open. Scissor the inner thighs together, draw the belly in. Imagine that we're stretching from the pubic bone all the way up the body. Breathe. Good. Bring the hands in front of us. Interlace the fingers, pointer fingers out. Shrug the shoulders in. Draw the navel to the spine. Inhale, bring the arms straight back into the sky. Gaze can follow those fingers, those hands. Sink a little deeper into the lunge. Lift a little higher out of the waist. Make sure we can breathe in this beautiful, strong warrior one. Yeah. Exhale, hands to the mat. Again, stepping back to downward facing dog. Rolling forward to our plank pose. Exhaling to the earth. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to child's pose or dog, you pick. We'll meet in downward dog.
So we'll move into Warrior 1 again, only as a transition posture, slow transition to Warrior 3. So we'll start with the right leg. Inhale the right leg behind us as the option. Exhale the right foot forward behind the right wrist. Plant the back heel. Inhale the arms overhead. Actually, let's do this. Bring the hands in front of us. Interlace the fingers. Point your fingers out. Plug the shoulders in, and then inhale, arms overhead. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. And as we exhale, we hinge forward. Maybe that back heel starts to float. Imagine that we can touch the wall on the side of the room. On the exhale, float the back foot into the air. Keep the heart lifted. Keep the arms by the ears if possible. Hands can always come to a block. Back heel lifts. Hands can be at the heart too. One more breath. And then as we exhale, we plant the back foot opening to Warrior 2. So we're in heel to heel alignment. I'm going to flip myself around. That right knee bends, arms come open. So this is a similar position that we were in that grounded warrior, but our legs are straighter. We're standing on our feet instead of our knees. So as we come back into this check your position, heel to heel, back toes pointing towards the long edge, front toes pointing towards the short edge, inner thigh rolling open. Beautiful. Moving into dancing warrior. Exhale, reverse. Right hand lifts. Inhale, Warrior 2. Exhale, side angle, stretch. Left arm reaches overhead. Inhale, Warrior 2. So we're going to flow. Exhale, reverse. That back hand can wrap around the belly. Inhale, Warrior 2. Exhale, side angle, stretch. That front hand can wrap around the belly. One more in both directions. Inhaling. Exhale. Let this be a dance. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, Warrior 2. Pause, gazes over the front hand with the palms face up. Slow, steady breath. Still warrior, still strength. Exhale, hands to the mat, frame that foot, step back to downward facing dog. Take that vinyasa if you choose, and we'll meet in child's pose for a moment. Feel the body grow heavy here. Let the breath regulate. And we'll meet in downward dog. Take a moment, stretch out your dog. Feel the length of this position, the strength of this. Lean back into it. And now we go to the other side, inhaling that left leg into the air as an option. Exhale the foot behind the front wrist, the left wrist, plant the heel, rise up, Warrior 1. Exhale, hands in front of us. Plug the shoulders in, interlace the fingers. Inhale the arms overhead, drop the shoulders, lift the heart. Take a breath here in this beautiful, strong Warrior 1. And then exhale, hinge forward. Pause, draw the belly in. Maybe that back heel starts to lift. And then imagine we can touch the wall with those fingers. Exhale, float into Warrior 3 on the other side. Again, hands can be on blocks or at the heart, or we can keep that extension. Breathe. Lift the heart, lift the heel. And then as we exhale, plant the back foot open to Warrior 2. So heel to heel alignment. Take your time setting this up. Check where your feet are. Roll that front thigh open.
palms face up in this warrior. Check the evenness of the hips. Check if the shoulders are in line. Good. Exhale, front hand lifts to the sky. Reverse. Inhale, warrior two, palms face up. Exhale, side angle stretch. Yes. Inhale, warrior two. Starting to dance with this. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Extended warrior. Inhale, warrior two. One more in each direction. Really letting this become a dance of the warriors. Good. Inhale back to warrior two. Palms face up, gazes over that front hand. Lunge is nice and deep. Call in that steadiness, that stillness, that watchfulness, that knowing of strength. Lift the heart. Beautiful. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step to downward facing dog. Final vinyasa opportunity if you choose to take it. We will all meet in child's pose. If it feels accessible to you, hands come beside you. Maybe you hold on to your heels or connect with your feet in some way. Closing that circuit. And we'll make our way over to our backs. We'll maybe you simply just roll over. When we get there, let's hug the knees in so we're in that supine child's pose. Rock a little side to side here. Maybe move the knees forward and back. I love doing this. Feels so good on my lower back and my hips. And then bring the left foot to the mat. Take the right leg into the air, flex the foot. So we're moving into warrior three, reverse. So we're on our backs, a supine warrior three. So this leg that's in the air is our standing leg, as if we're standing on the ceiling. Arms reach overhead. Keep them at shoulder distance. You might need to tuck the shoulders underneath you. And then option to extend the left leg long. Good. Press through both heels. Draw the belly to the spine, the back towards the earth. Feel the power right here. Notice how lovely it is that you don't have to worry about balance. Press through the backs of both thighs. And let the legs grow even longer here. Yeah, this should be work. Good. As we exhale, bring the hands up so they are reaching towards the floating toes. Exhale, reach the head and shoulders up towards the foot like you can tickle your foot. Good. Inhale, release. Head and shoulders back. Leg stays lifted. Exhale, reach towards those toes. Inhale, lower it back down. One more. Exhale, roll it up. Inhale, lower it down. Let the arms open to the side. Lift the left foot to meet the right, so both legs are in the air. And then bend the right knee, bring that foot to the air. So we're switching sides. So now the other foot is in the air, the arms are resting. Take a moment. Flex that left foot, arms reach overhead, tuck the shoulders underneath us, hands stay at shoulder distance. Belly draws in, and then we extend the right leg long on the mat. So here we are in that warrior three, but on the back.
Imagine you can step on the ceiling. Imagine you can press that foot on the floor to the wall. Extend through the soles of the feet. Draw the shoulders down. Draw the belly to the spine towards the earth. Make sure you're breathing. Let the legs grow a little bit longer. Press through the backs of both thighs. And then inhale, bring the arms straight up like we're reaching for that foot. Exhale, head and shoulders reach up off of the earth towards those toes. Inhale, let them release slowly back to the ground. Exhale, reach for the toes. Inhale, lower down. One more. Exhale, reach, 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 reach. Inhale, release. Arms come open to the side and we bring both feet back up into the sky. Take a moment right here. Hips are super heavy here. Shoulders are super heavy here. And then hug both knees into the chest. Bend the knees, rock them around side to side. Great work, my friends. Maybe move the legs forward and back. And then release the feet to the mat. Knees stay bent. Take the feet as wide as the mat, if not a little bit wider. Arms come open to the side. Maybe they cactus, whatever feels good in your shoulders. And then exhale, let the legs fall to one side. Doesn't matter which. Inhale, bring them back to center. Exhale, the opposite direction. Inhale to center. Let's do this just a couple of times. Exhaling to one side. Inhaling to center. Exhaling to the other side. Inhaling to center. One more time in each direction. And then we'll let the legs fall to that first side and stay there. Find support with props or make any adjustments in your body to feel comfortable. Let the head, the gaze turn away from the knees. And take a moment just breathing here. Let the body soften, feel the stretch. And that is. And then with control, bring everything back to center. Let the legs fall the opposite way. Gaze looks away from the knees. Use props, find support, adjust as you need to, and then let everything settle into the other side. Gently come back to center. Take a full body stretch here. Fingers and toes reach away from each other. And then hug the knees in. We'll move into a happy baby. So knees draw towards the ribs. Feet shine towards the sky. Maybe we hold on to the thighs, the shins, the ankles. Maybe we reach the tops of the soles of the feet. Press into the hands. Let the hands gently tug on the legs. Hips stay super heavy. Shoulders stay super heavy. Maybe there's movement here. Maybe you don't like movement. Maybe you just stay still. Find a little activation through the hips by pressing into the feet. And then gently release. One more time, take a full body stretch. And then yogi's choice, any last postures you want to finish your practice. Maybe there's a bridge pose in your future. Maybe there's a shoulder stand. Maybe there's a plow. Maybe there's another deeper twist. Maybe there is a forward fold. Maybe there is, who knows, it could be anything, some cat and cows. Take a moment to finish your own practice. Your body knows the way. And then as your practice feels complete, settling into Shavasana. And today I invite you to put a blanket under your spine or a bolster if you want a bigger heart opener. I like to just roll my blanket up, put it underneath my spine. So a little bit of space between my hips. Maybe the head has more support. I personally love Baddha Konasana here, so my knees open. There can be support here. Maybe that's not your cup of tea. Maybe you have a bolster under the knees. Maybe you want to be flat on your back. You decide what feels good to your body. Take some time to really get comfy, to settle in. Ask yourself, what else do I need to feel completely supported and comfortable? And then do that. Maybe you roll onto your side. Maybe you tuck a blanket underneath you as you lay on your belly. Who knows? Maybe you come back to seated. Maybe you find a child's pose. You do you. It's the beauty of this practice. And then once you get settled in, let the gaze soften or the eyes close. Let the breath become uncontrolled and natural. Feel the body grow heavy. Let the breath move into the back body, traveling down the back of the heart, through the spine, into the lower belly and pelvis, out the soles of the feet. Let the eyeballs grow heavy, the jaw grow slack. The shoulders melt into the mat and the muscles unravel from your bones. And just take a few minutes in stillness and rest, allowing your body to learn the practice you just did, to remember the shapes and the strength, that calm steadiness of the warrior, to integrate the work of our practice.
begin to deepen the breath. Bring awareness back into the body. In this last moment of stillness, anchor in that warrior energy, that calm steadfastness, that strength and power, that knowing. And very gently put movement in, starting small, wiggling your fingers and your toes, rocking your head from side to side. Gradually putting more movement in any way that feels good to you. When you're ready, take a full body stretch and then move to your side, resting on your side for just a moment, curled up into a little ball. And gently help yourself to a comfortable seated position. Eyes remain closed, focus inwards. Palms press in front of our heart. Lift our heart to meet our hands. Take a breath in and out. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within guide your way on. Namaste.